Hey, it's Saturday. That means podcast production day here at the Paragon Studios. Thought I'd show you a little bit of what goes on behind the scenes before you see that new notification that a fresh episode is available. So on this monitor, you've got your digital audio workstation. I love PreSonus. That's the product I go with. Over here, I've got my script. And then over here on this monitor, just some podcast production tips to help me along on the way. One of the things I love about PreSonus is the ability to drag and drop audio files in. So this is the opening that Alyssa does for me. Welcome to the Criminologist Podcast. Here's the background theme you hear, and I can just duplicate that as you can see. And so that is how we have a standard opening every single episode. I love me some consistency, and then I can do a little fade at the end here so the music drops off just as Alyssa's wrapping up. Okay, now I'm going to drop in some original content here, if you will. Hello and welcome to episode 63 of the Criminologist Podcast. Happy to have you all with us today. If you are listening to this podcast in the United States, you are more than likely aware of the crime wave we are experiencing, particularly, although not exclusively, violent crime. We have listeners outside of the U.S. as well, in Canada, in Europe, even South America. Suffice to say, crime and the reactions by policymakers and politicians are an almost daily story on the evening news here in the United States. Making progress. And if you believe in what we're doing on the show, if you're part of the movement, please spread the word, tell a friend or a coworker or a colleague about us, ask them to subscribe to the show, and of course, do so yourself if you've not already done so. And always remember, folks, there's no them, there's only us. And that is what a 23-minute podcast episode looks like on paper, with my voice and the voice of others and musical effects and sound effects and all that fun stuff. Hey, you want to see what this sounds like? Have a listen to episode 63 of the Criminologist Podcast. Available now. Thanks.